Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Here we are back at it with blueprints, and it's been about a week or so, 2 weeks since I've last recorded, so I can't remember exactly everything we were doing, but I still remember my goals in the game, the specific puzzles I want to solve and whatnot. I'm probably going to end the series after I solve the puzzles I'm looking at specifically, or I might just go to 100%. I have no idea. Just kind of depends. We've made astounding progress, though. It's honestly incredibly impressive. I feel like I might be catching a bit of a cold lately, but it is what it is. As always, we're gonna head out over here. Not gonna bother with the antechamber right now. It is important, but at the same time, we still have to make it to the 46th room for it to matter even a little bit, so. Start our day as consistently as we always do. It adds 8 classrooms. We haven't gotten anywhere near drafting all 8. Not to mention, they cost gems to draft, which is rough. That said, spending steps instead of gems is incredibly painful. And we didn't start with the shovel, so it's like... It has been a while since we've done root cellar, though, I guess. Sure. Just double check that there's nothing in here. Oh. Actually, that's kind of insane. We get the family tree here. Have we been in this room? I could have sworn that we would have already drafted the root cellar. Huh. Real quick, I'm gonna tab over to my Discord notes for the game, just to have it. Alrighty. Interesting. I don't know what I'm supposed to get from this entirely, but at the same time, definitely helps with the symbolism in the game. Nothing seems to be interactable, though. Well, aside from all the dig spots. Alright. Which way do we want to start out? Parlor is free gem, so we'll start here. A box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. This is false. This is false. This must be true. A box next to this box contains gems. That must be true, meaning this is the box with gems. And we keep the wind-up key for the future. Love the workshop, I'll say. Magnifying glass, I mean, sure. This is one of the notes. This is 8. I'll take a screenshot of it. Tab, put that in. Reply. 8. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is 8. So we need 5, 6, and 7. Kitchen is fine here. And then we can go back to the corridor for a future dead end, possibly. Don't hate it. So if we have a showroom, we get 10 additional steps. Steps for every red room. Okay. I mean, our allowance would let us buy right away the club sandwich. 15 steps, it's not bad. Water still works. Love the storeroom, but probably going West Wing Hall. And then I can guarantee this leads into the garage, which can guarantee us 3 keys, which is always very, very useful. Not me forgetting how to close out of that menu. It's been a while, a little bit. But yeah, guaranteed garage. Quite useful 3 keys. Even if we can't go outside just yet to make it an easy connection, still worth it. I don't hate hallway. Literally just the same as the green room here. Security is great. Also leads straight up. Spending gems like candy, but what can you do? Right now we want to set security to low. We missed a trunk and a gem. Yeah, no, checks out. Checks out. For the gem at least. I don't know about the trunk. Security level we want to be set to low. Offline mode we want to be set to unlocked. There we go. I'm fine with courtyard. Might as well check the other door here. Simultaneously fine with storeroom. Yeah. Sledgehammer for that one trunk we have somewhere. Not exactly sure where that is, but we'll find it. We can go left or right, so probably gonna go left. Cut off. We could go locksmith, but we have 5 keys. I see absolutely no reason to do that. So probably going Geist bedroom for 2 rerolls. Yep. Still so cool to me. Room upgrades are sick, man. Coat check for key 8. I mean, we could. Nook is also incredible. But the direction it points will be foundation, I'm pretty sure. Which is fine, it just means we won't be drafting an actual room from the library. The library also costs a gem to draft, I believe. And if we do breaker box, we can change security to high, but it leaves us only one way forward if we do breaker box. And that would be right side straight north, which is rough. So we do probably still go reading Nook. Tough. Oh, rook. I haven't seen that in here before. So, the reading nook is where the rook is. Oh, library does go opposite way. That is useful, actually. That is useful. It's also free. I'm gonna stop clicking on these until we have new books. But it's been a moment. Might as well check on what progress up here looks like. 22 total days, with our longest day being 2 hours and our average being 49 minutes. Inheritance was in 14 days. Used a lot of steps, holy shit. We like our hallways. Surprisingly similar amounts of red rooms to green rooms. Love the parlor. I don't remember failing 4 of them. Nine upgrade discs, huh? There's got to be certain books you can mess with up here. Like, it feels too secretive not to be. Basement key, car key, yeah. Love the corridor. Makes sense. Den and then pantry, sure. I like the courtyard. I don't hate it at all. I have spent a lot of time in the library. I wonder why. The tomb is amazing. Oh, it shows you the contraptions you've made. I forgot about this. I need to remake this. Metal detector magnifying glass. Did we do the church secret then if I made that? I think that has things to do with candles. We need that on a day where we have the tomb. Tomb has a candle puzzle, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Largest purchase. 39 gold swim trunks. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, we only made it to grade 3. Like, that's why I wanted to do classroom again, but they cost gems to draft. So that is definitely something, since they mentioned specifically classrooms. And that annoys me, but we're gonna have to draft a lot of classrooms then, eventually. Anyways, let's see what we get. That's fine. We have 6 keys. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I need 50 gold. Is it possible to get 50 gold within this short amount of rooms? It has to be, right? The patio is correct, but the bookshop is what I need. I hate this. It's like, it's right there. There's a lot of things I need to grab here, to be honest. That is quite interesting in the background there. One sec, what was mountain again? Give me a moment. Won't take me long to scroll back up to this. So mountain was Arc Aries. So that's symbolic of Arc Aries. Not like locked doors matter anymore on this day. Gift shop, huh? Sure. It's just souvenirs. They're just cosmetic, though. Still. Would love to get that. There's no point in breaker box anymore. Might as well go green room. I need the vault, but I can't afford the vault even if I get it. I don't know if I've drafted this hallway before. A key and? Gotta be a second item in here. Ah, sleeping mask. Whatever. We are not getting that money. At least we won't have to backtrack by connecting this. We can look at this with the magnifying glass again, because that's ever helped us. There simply has to be something in this image, man. Like, I refuse to believe there's nothing, but... just so cluttered. Yeah. I'm probably, like, turbo blind, man. This would be the gem. Wonder where that trunk was. I kinda assumed it'd be the same room. Yeah. We are not getting 50 coins. This has to be the vault, like, now. Yeah, no. Actually, maybe. So we now know more about who this guy is. I can't say that it matters. That guy's name is, you give me a moment here. Isaac Gates. Is he listed on this paper at all? No. Yeah, this is Isaac Gates. Let me check the notes from the basement. Maybe one of them mentioned a date for him? No so far. Hmm. Alright, so I looked through that. Yeah, there's nothing on Isaac Gates there. I should have taken a picture of the family tree. What if Isaac Gates was on it? We might have a date there. We still have days. We can look. Maid's chamber and servant's quarter. Currently on the estate. That does nothing. There might be enough gold around for us to buy that book, which is incredibly important. Hmm. I'm gonna go peek at the family tree real quick. Gonna put a screenshot in it in Discord, of course, but you know. Is he here? Isaac. Isaac is not here. I'm still gonna take a picture of this tree. It could be important. Huh. Yeah. We're at 26 right now. We have to double that. Nothing we can make. No gold spread. Next room. Steps not needed. Next room. Might as well check the garage. Coming to the realization, not as much gold as I thought to spread from the office, huh? Well... Another 4. Another 4. First time entering the bedroom with the sleeping mask. Sure. Three coins. I mean, we're close. We're almost there, actually, surprisingly. 13 coins to go. Hmm. We are going to be shy. Shy of any purchases, for that matter. You've got to be kidding me. Thanks. Wow. The fact that we're one coin off of even the 40 is tough. Like, I guess we'll head back to the bookstore, but I'm pretty sure we went through every room in the house. Yeah. Hmm. Alright, buy what we can, end the day. This hurts, man. Alright, just gonna end the day there, I guess. Go next. The mid-sized villa, yeah, tell me about it. Second run of the episode. This ends up happening a lot. Just gonna start it the exact same way. Need the money. Not gonna open the third door just in case. Nook library. And possibly the room we're looking for again. The bookstore. It might be that the bookstore has to be placed in the middle right side of the manor. No idea. Like, that's hard, man. Realistically, we're supposed to go schoolhouse. Right now, I really just want to draft the tomb for the money. We have to go schoolhouse, get some runs on. There's like nothing of importance in here, I'm 99% sure. We've made it to grade 3. Alright, let's see if we can graduate grade 3. Alright. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Anyways, it begins. Thanks for the apple, teach. Love the courtyard, but eh. Gotta keep our resources high for this. R is the key. Okay, well that makes things easy. I forget that exists. Hallway, I guess? I feel like we have better luck coming in from the side here. Bedroom, sure. Gonna go grab those coins just in case. From the pantry. Car keys. Okay, our carries. I'm remembering. Normally there's 2 paintings. For the note, the message. Ah, there it is. Stair star. So, this room is I. And you know what? I should list it. I'm gonna open like a Google spreadsheet or something. No. No. I'm gonna paint it. I don't care. Draw a big box. It is 5 by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 by 9. Actually, I'm just gonna take a screenshot. Yeah. I make a box at all. Just screenshot the box itself. Put it in paint. And then number over it. Yeah. Okay. That makes this easy. In the bedroom. is I? Stare and star. I is the missing letter. Okay, yeah, I'll start working on that. Corridor is always left unlocked. I don't want to spend my gems on non-classrooms. I don't know what this is, but apparently it's missing a letter to a tie, so... I just don't know what that is. There's another classroom. Welcome to grade 2. Den for sure. Keep our gems up. Car and card. So this is here. Select tool, empty out this tile. Car and card, meaning the letter is D. Okay. Noted. Another classroom. Sick. Welcome to grade 3. Periodic table of elements in grade 3, huh? Right, chemistry. The science class. What are they going for here? Tub and what? Tub and tube. E. So, this is an E. Sick. Chapel's fine here. It just hits us in the coins. We have 6 redraws. None of these are good. We don't want to coat check. Spare green room is fine. Leads us straight into the foundation, gives us 2 more doors. And before we do that, we can head the other way in the den. I mean, fair enough. The billiard room could give us more gems. Probably my favorite puzzle room overall. Bird boat, A. So billiard room is below den and it's A. I imagine this doesn't change in between days, because if it did, that'd be very frustrating to track. I just don't want to at all. Plus 12. Square 3, so 9. 4 squared, 16. Minus 1. 15. Divided by 15. 1. 1 plus 2, 3 squared, 9. Minus times divide, so 9 times 1 times 2, 18. Where is 18? Thank you. Nice, the secret garden. Very important key. We were just able to open it freely last time, which is interesting. Broken lever, sure. We could go to the basement from here, but there is no reason to. We don't have the security card, so that is cut off. We could open Secret Garden here, but I don't remember if that had any exits of its own, so I'm not going to. Would love the passageway, but can't afford it really, so parlor it is. Grab our 2 wind-up keys. A false box contains the gems. The black box is true. The black box is false. So at least one has to be true and at least one has to be false. A false box contains the gems. The black box is true. The black box is false. Huh. Not sure how to work through this. Let's say the black box is true. A false box contains the gems. The black box is false. So if this is true, this can also be true, and the gems are in here. How about the alternative? What if this is true? What if the black box is false? If the black box is false, that's not possible. It's not possible. Yeah. Okay. The reason it's not possible is because if this is true and this is false, this would also have to be... No, I'm not sure. I had logic in my head that made sense and I've lost it entirely. Let's just assume this is true and this is true, meaning this is false. It's just easier that way. I'm pretty sure this is right, yeah. I had a deeper logic to it, and I just lost my train of thought, and it's kind of frustrating to explain, to be honest. I still don't understand this one. What does a theater thistle? Is it a one-word difference? One sec. Theater thistle. Theatre Thistle. So it's not thistle. It's nowhere near. Like, I want to say stage, but what would the plant be? I don't know this one. Okay. Is this once again our only way forward? Hates me. Don't want the chapel here though, so... See, that's definitely fire. Fire fur? F-I-R? Meaning E? I'll just hope that's correct. Being 1 or 2 letters wrong isn't gonna hurt later. You'll be able to see it's incorrect. I feel. So we can't go forward, you say. This sucks, man. Lavis the key. Lock and lock. The difference is a C, right? Yeah, C. So one room below that, that's a C. There we go. Bro, I'm not even making it to grade 4 again. How does this keep happening, man? Like, I don't think I played it terribly, but what am I supposed to do about that? The bunk room could have the card. It's not likely, but it's more likely. Because this does nothing, so. Hmm. Yeah. Road rod, A. At least mark that down. I write pretty well in paint for using my mouse. Now, it sounded like something was moving. Despite the fact that I was menued. Hmm. Yeah, just, again, not much we can do. Shame. Truly. I guess since the episode was generically short, we're only at 48 minutes, I'll add another. So we'll do a 3-fer here, but... rough set of days for progress. Just want connectivity. Wonder if there's a setting for game speed. I really should check. Hmm. Okay, yeah. That is quite nice. Oh, yeah. No longer have to hold shift constantly. It's quite nice. Could go tomb. Honestly, I want to, but let's go tool shed again. Metal detector and... It was the watering can. I could have sworn I clicked on that and it did nothing, but that's fine. What's that say? Washed helper. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Okay. They were not joking about a big package. Holy shit. I wish we went trading post. Yeah, that's in fact a big package, man. So we have bird. Have we done this room? Let me go back to the paint. We have. This room should be A. But this is bird and boat. And... how does that work? Bird, boat? That doesn't work at all. No, that doesn't work at all. Bird and boat. That's I, isn't it? No, those are just different entirely. What am I on about? Row. The difference here is a C. They change daily. This is a C now. What do you mean? It's a different message daily. Really? Like, I'm not gonna notate this every day until I have it. Plain plan. Plain plan. E. Like, just in case, I'll take a new screenshot of this. Add it to paint. And do the same thing over, but different. This is so annoying. Alright, so E. And the one above it was crow and row, so C. Surely there's pictures in the kitchen too, then. Yes. Desert. Desert. S. There we go. And this room. Pry. A. This door we were coming up to. Yike. We have to redraw. This has to go forward. Cool. Dug up the key to the secret garden? You can just do that? Are there any pictures in the cloister? No. I'm with the parlor. All statements that contain the word gems are false. So this doesn't contain gems. This contains gems. Well, let's say this is true. Because it's in blue in quotations, maybe they're excluding this. Let's say this is true. Then that would mean this has no gems. And this one does. Let's just assume it's simply that easy. Okay. That makes this false. And that makes this false. This box is not empty. This box is in fact empty. So if this is false, and that is false, this is true, which means it does contain gems. I didn't feel like logicking this one out, and honestly, I couldn't tell you why. I have no idea. Do I have a letter for parlor? Not at all. Ah, but I can't solve that, so I won't have a letter anyways. Way forward? No. Find what the reading nook should aim up here, actually. That's quite good. Just gonna go off to the side here a bit. I swear this room looks different every time I enter it. And I really couldn't tell you why. Secret passage can't lead to a room of my choice. It should be blocked. Let's do it. Key does not fit, so the secret garden does go in a specific spot. And we happen to know where that was before. The library leads nowhere here. Interesting. This leads up, so it's good enough. Walking around for metal detector. We could gain a lot of stars this way. Sure. It sounds interesting. Why am I using keys instead of the lockpick? Mistakes. Seriously, I need to stop that, man. Cool. Laundering currency could be good. But I'm down for spare green room. So this counts. Gained a star. Can't go forward. What's the thing here? Thai time, I bet. So M. This is way up north. I forgot to check the spare green room, but we gotta walk through here again anyways, so. Actually, there's no pictures in here. Yike. You old coins, sure. Hallway doors are always unlocked. I'm so down. I'm also down for observatory though. Tough. Yeah, let's go observatory. Why not? the slice. There's something in this room. And I must be blind to it. Key. Bedroom's good here. Silver key. Many doors. Yes. Quite good. Fire for E, I think. This is in the exact same spot as before, which does make me confident that answer is right. I could have just came to the wrong conclusion before on one of the previous letters, which confused me. It happens. So I'm forced to take patio here, which is fine. Green room should have more dig spots. It does. So the secret garden is right side. The fact that we accidentally discovered that before is kind of funny. Kind of incredibly hilarious to me, actually. So that stays solved. Theoretically, we get in the 46th room, grab the key, go all the way back down. But we would have to make a trip back out, back up, and then back out again. It's a lot of steps. To say the least, of course. But secret garden acquired. Security is good. I really want the library. We have a new book to read, and there is a room we still need to draft. Having the magnifying glass here is nice. Realm and Rune. When scholars of the first era, oh, here we go! First found any hidden things, either of a natural source or resulting from the creations of man, they were accustomed to record these in various signs with the aid of figures. Drink some water. They were... yeah, 8 of figures. They did this in order that the sigils of the realm might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era, in every culture, and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today, when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs, and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigil have special meaning. The sigil, yes, yes! To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the sigil. And I symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of 4 things: the core, the dividing lines, rays, the motes, the border. The core. Ha! Orinda area. I got all of this right. Except what is Carrarica? Didn't have that before, and that's getting put in the screenshots. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape different for each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we are describing. The rays. Oh, hell yeah. Put that in there. Sprouting forth from the core will come several dividing lines, splitting the sigil into pieces. From one sigil to another, the rays will often differ in number, style, and form. Studying the differences in these lines will immediately reveal several things about the realm. Transportation, the number of rays. Counting the number of dividing lines in a sigil will reveal to us what method of transportation was prevalent in a realm. Were they a seaside kingdom that relied on ships, or a desert domain that might have employed camels to cross the sandy expanse of their lands? Naval capabilities. Ship routes, seaports. The 8 rays on these sigils resemble the directions on a compass rose. Roads, streets, carriages. The 4 rays here look like crossroads on a map. Horseback, rough trails, another sigil that uses 4 rays. However, these will always be configured to suggest a horse galloping. Train system, locomotion. The 3 rays here are used in sigils for realms that rely on track-based travel, aviation, dirigibles, balloons. The 5 rays here suggest travel above the horizons. Camels, pack mules, arid or desert trails. 2 rays indicate a flat terrain. Turtleback travel. 5 short rays that do not fully extend from the core to the border. I've wanted to decipher this for so long, and I thought we'd get it through subtle hints. I didn't think we'd get the whole damn book. Weather, the style of ray. Identifying the style of ray used in the sigil will show us what weather the kingdom considered native. Some are intuitive, like the jagged lightning-shaped lines to indicate stormy lands. Straight black lines indicate a lack of unusual or harsh weather, and normal temperatures. Foggy or misty weather is indicated when the ray has several horizontal slashes across one side. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. The scorched air and blazing sun cause otherwise straight rays to appear shimmering. A rainy realm is indicated with rays of 3 vertical lines pouring down. For more extreme stormy weather, a jagged lightning-shaped ray is used. A ray dotted with falling circles is used for colder realms, in which snow is a common occurrence. Windy weather is displayed on sigils by the use of bent curved lines, rays buckling under the high winds. So really quickly, I'm gonna pull up the previous sigil we saw in the torch chamber. The rays for that were foggy. It had 3 lines. So it was train, locomotive, foggy, and in Orinda Aries. So far, that's what we have. Motes. On each sigil floating between the rays are small figures called motes. From the shape and style of the motes, let me screenshot this. Last one we did weather, yeah. Screenshot this. From the small shape and style of the motes used on a sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed, if they considered themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. Tribal, a primitive realm, hunter and gatherers. So, before any of that, back to the torch chamber, they had Metropolitan, large city-state with a dense urban and populous center. I'm going to reply to my image with everything I've said so far. This is Orinda Aries. It is a train system. Foggy. Metropolitan. Okay, now to read the rest of these. A primitive realm, hunter and gatherers. Agricultural, harvest and farming-based society and culture. Martial, militaristic nation engaging in generation-spanning wars and heated arguments. Already read Metropolitan. Academic, a center for knowledge advanced in various scholarly pursuits. These realms are home to many schools, universities, and libraries. Industrial, engineering-driven culture with a focus on manufacturing, invention, and production. Spiritual, an elevated reference for nature, animals, and the forces that guide us. Poetic, a strong focus on the advancement of the arts, writing, music, and language. Okay, the border. I believe we had this full one before, but even if we didn't, it's going in the notes now. Around the sigil is an adorned edge serving as the container for information within. There are 8 different borders, each one responding to a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of that specific realm. We didn't have that. Okay. So, Orinda Aries was... Well, it didn't really have a border of, like, anything, really. Like, the closest thing I can visibly see is possibly green. Because it's just, like, lines-ish, but they're, like, very separated. It's not depicted there, like, at all, to be honest. Putting it all together. By studying the core raised moats border of a sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. Ben Aries, the Grand Realm. Transportation, road carriage, weather, foggy, society, militaristic, banner, red. Wow. Giving us the full book is crazy work. I hate that I didn't connect that dot sooner. Genuinely hate it. But what can you do? So that looks like a shore. That can't be it. This is definitely a coat. So what's this have to do with it? There's no boat, which is what I would normally go with. Huh. I don't know. I'm not positive on this one, to be honest. I'm a little bit slow sometimes. But it's finally time to leave the library. I guess we'll go workshop. We have a lot of items, so. Why'd the metal detector go off? We didn't even walk in. Battery pack. So this room is E. It just gives you this room. I should have been taking note of that. Why is it beeping? E. Wasn't it metal detector and magnifying glass? For burning glass? Yeah. Yeah, it was. We don't have the tomb today. Running shoe shouldn't combine with anything. We know it was battery pack, sledgehammer, broken lever for the power hammer. I will say metal sound pick amplifier was really good. Was there another one we could have made? Battery pack and brass compass. Yeah, we don't have that, so. We don't need the jackhammer. Actually, do we? We've had the power hammer. Have we had the jackhammer? That's a first. Okay. I'll take something I've never had before. What's it do? Digs deeper and finds better items. Ah, okay. Fair enough. How many keys do we have? We have 3 keys. I'm not going to worry about the metal detector yet then. Need to redraw here. Or a yard works. So we dig deeper now. Cool. Spare set of keys. Can we get over there? No. That is suspicious. For that alone, I'm making the thing. Yeah. Can light candles and ignite fuses. We don't have, like, anything left. Ah, can't be lit. Figured I'd try it, looked weird. Love the Rampus room, man. Absolutely love this room. We get to confront the Great Alzara.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great
Alzara.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways.
Okay.
An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid. What you have heard here has been
Interesting.
foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
So we were being watched from a bird's eye view outside of the entrance hall. That's interesting. Safe key deposit box. 149. Pictures, here we go. Paint pint. A. Remove this. Boiler room. Boiler room. We're serious? I can't direct power to the laboratory. You gotta be kidding me. I could do the Great Hall. Damn it, man. That really sucks. Wow. Wow. Okay. That opens a different side than I expected. There was a skip button. Both sides are open though, so it doesn't matter. Was that gonna let me try and lockpick again? Interesting. I'm fine with drafting studio. Yep. Vestibule, the kennel. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Whenever you add vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlock, and the 4th one becomes locked. Huh. Just start with more. Oh, the clock tower. We needed that. We need that for sure. Monday, November 30th. Oh, wait. Huh. This both tells you the way forward on the 30th. We're on day 24. That's a long way away, but this quite literally tells us everything. It tells us the lever is going to be in this room or this room, and the doors are going to be dead center on both sides. That's neat. Neat as hell, actually. Boat bat. Boat bat. Oh. There you go. The garage can show up this high up? What? I have to know. I have to know. What happens if we're able to get outside from here? We have the jackhammer. We can dig there. Telling us to be in the Great Hall. Now, what happens if we get outside? Could we drive if we got outside this time? That's very exciting. This is the spot. First time completing a treasure map. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. It contains 8 gems. You just ruined the floor like that? My man. Okay. Billiard room works. Alright, let's begin. Plus 18. Plus 4 times 4, 16. Minus 10, 6. 18. But the square is yellow. So that means it's square root instead of squared. I think. When does this happen? Because we have 18 minus 16, 2 squared 4, maybe? That was right? So it just changes the order? 11 minus 8, 3 squared 9. Is that right? Mental. Oh, we can, would have been able to go forward here, not that it matters now. Key card. Okay. Crow, crown. N. N goes way up here. There we go. Security is amazing. So is the clock tower. We need the clock tower. We know we do, but... we also need antechamber again. Room 46. Really quickly change security to high. Lot of stuff in the estate we missed. Where did we even begin to miss all that stuff? Trophy room. Yeah. Yeah. What is he painting? I wonder. We have 2 of our trophies, the full house one and the inheritance. So many gems for the day. $91 of 110 on the directory. A lot of dartboards to go. A lot of parlor games to go. There's 8 workshop contraptions. We've created 6 of them. There's sweepstakes. Realm sigils. We know about those now. In room 8 on rank 8. Interesting. In dare mode, curse mode, in 1 day? In under an hour. Buy out the entire showroom. Ace the classroom final exam. Complete the trophy case. Okay. Picking up what you're putting down. I get it. Eight items? We need the dining room, though. It's so needed, actually. And we do have the trophy room, so it does work out. Yes. Give me the 30 steps. It's very big, because we have to leave and come back. Twice. Like, leave, come back, leave. It's a little gross. It's kind of egregious, but what can you do? I didn't expect to make it this far. I think I'm finding a special key here. Absolutely. Good gift shop. It's not bad. I'll go souvenirs. They should give me a star. It does. Walk-in closet. Sure. Interesting. And then just a gem, and a key. Very meager items. So that's dessert. Is it dessert desert? No, that's a fan. What? What? What's the correlation there? Already used the magnifying glass, so can't look at this image closely. What could fan and this be? I have no idea. It's time to see if we have enough steps, though. Gonna have to make our way all the way back. We have a door in the antechamber, so we'll go ante. Utility closet. The garage. The garage. Yes. Yes. Might as well grab this. It doesn't seem to matter, but that's fine. Feel like I'm getting a little bit of lag here, but that's alright. Let's bust open the garage. Oh, that's exciting. We're much, much further out. There's a new gate? And it said it will be opened by not me, is the hint I got. Bro, this walk is immense. This is mental. Normally the garage goes right here. I genuinely thought it was just guaranteed to always be over there. Wait! Wait, we have a shortcut straight to the antechamber with the garage open. Holy shit! Walking back and forth is gonna cost us no steps at all. We also have running shoes. Yeah, man. What a monumental... Monumental... What? Ah, right, make a wish. Let's go. Monumental upcoming. Yeah, running shoes, keep it up. Hell yeah, that's my boy. I have the key card, so I could go to the foundation from here as well. That's so fascinating. Now, if I recall correctly, we have to go from over here. Was that a trunk? No. But it's so easy to back and forth on this day. It cost us like nothing. And running shoes is proccing so frequently. Days and days of steps to spare. So we're gonna unlock another door. Maybe we'll unlock the first one, see if that's Arinda Ares, you know? But now I have to be more tactical with my garage, now that I know we can manipulate it to be way higher north. Like, that's a big deal. Like, we don't know anything about the Hourglass's sigil, unfortunately. We haven't seen it used. But we can definitely learn. I think I'm gonna unlock door 1 next. But we're going straight to the 46th room now. And then we're coming back down here. Running shoes, as always, being the GOAT. No contest on running shoes, man. Disgusting. Ah, we lost a step. Boo-hoo. Running shoes. Let me make another wish. Ow, man. Like, I've always gotten garage right there. So I thought for sure the gate would be here because of where the garage was, so we'd go past. But, like, this is still incredible. So we're gonna get the clown of the blueprints every time we go here, I guess? But this is what we really came here for. It'd be nice if we came here with the hourglass, but I don't think it's important. We're gonna unlock door 1. Just start going left to right. Oh. Oh. Before that globe was one of the realms. Fascinating. I mean, this is still big news for a fellow like me. Like, wow. Now, hopefully, we know the symbol that we're presented, or whatever we're presented with, for that matter. Unfortunately, didn't draft the clock tower, but that's okay. But one of the keys is said to be in the clock tower. Running shoes just casually giving me the joy of leniency on my movement. So amazing. Easily top tier item. There we go. Was not able to do this last time. I don't think there's any more doors for us to open on the actual house, though. No. So we'll just spend our money in, like, the one chamber. We know this one! Oh, we know this one for sure. Give me a moment. All right. So those are not the moats. Those are not the moats. Those are the moats. That ain't it. It's 5, not 4. That's the one. I'm just gonna choose this because we didn't have a border on this. Oh, wait. I'm missing something here. Where's the, It was foggy. How do I set the rays? That looks right. Got it. Got it. Got it. We're so in. We're so in. So, foggy, metropolitan, what were dots? Give me a second on that. Dots meant black. Oh, that's why there were no symbols on it. It was just a black border. It was, well, it was grayish, but it was just a black border. So it had no symbols. 8 realms in 8 months. The objective was simple enough, but in what order, what routes, and where to start? Questions like these are the ones I tend to ignore, as planning has never been my strong suit. Well then, in the spirit of adventure, I have departed, forsaking both map and plan. As it happens, the road has taken me south. It seems fitting to begin the journey by visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black in realm as it is in name, and a story I feel closely connected to. Herbert. Mount Holly Estate, in care of An Babaj, Reddington, Fen Aries. Okay, let me get a screenshot of this. This seems important. Get a screenshot of this as well. Full screen. That might even be the thumbnail. Ah, collector's copy of the Morajai box. Due to the overwhelming amount of artifacts bearing the Orinda Aries sigil that were destroyed after the war, Morajai boxes featuring the infamous black symbol are among the rarest and most valuable collectors can acquire. When black tiles are pressed, the entire row shifts to the right, as if on train rails. Huh. Oh, shifts to the right. Okay, okay. Ooh. This is interesting. And green tiles launch forward, but I can make them go backwards. Like this, because it'll hop over yellow. Yes. No, they just hop corners in general. Ah. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure how I want green to be. And that's the annoying thing here. Because this will shift it to the right. If I click green, it'll go down. So I can get green down, I can get yellow down. I can manipulate that. Okay. So I have an idea. Okay. Okay. Got it. Nice. Little complicated. I knew what I wanted, so I was able to eventually connect the dots. I'm gonna screenshot this so I can remember it. What big progress. Completing one of the center sanctums here is insane. I think that's everything we have for this puzzle room, though, which does mean we're nearing the end of the day here. I don't think there's anything else for us here. But it started in Orinda Aries, huh? Is there anywhere we'd like to visit before ending the day? I suppose I'd like to visit the workshop. I can come in through the foundation, and it's nearby. Pretty close by. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, just to see if I can craft anything with what I have right now. Yep. I was right about that. Back to the foundation. And that is the way we want to go. Shortest route. Then want to go not that way, not that way, not that way. No, we wanted to go green room. That doesn't connect at all. I am slow. Back to the foundation. Oh. Telescope lets you do this again. Interesting. Chart cart. Which room is this? Right of the foundation. H. Got that notated. This should be E. Yeah, this leads to workshop eventually. back in the library. Coat Coast. It's A. Right of the workshop right here. No, wait, why did I say A? It would be S. Coat Coast. Yeah. So this is S. There we go. So none of our new items are usable in here. I was hoping maybe the crown was. Is what it is. Is there anything else? We can go to the gift shop and buy the cheap stuff. I think that's all that's left. All these gems going to waste is wild. Is this the way up? Yes. Paint pint? Did we do the Rampus room? Yes. A. Crown and Crow, we did that. And what could this be? What? It's pretty bad that I don't know my plants, I guess. Alright, and I think this is where we call it a day. Massive meta puzzle progress today. Awesome. I was worried we weren't going to get much done today. It's good to see my worries were for naught. There's still at least one more permanent addition, which is interesting, that we just haven't discovered it. Yeah, I think just gotta call it a day again. We have 30 steps, but nothing to spend it on. Infinite gems, nothing to spend them on. So, I'm gonna go back to the entrance hall. And while it's a little bit annoying to do... Wow, you can just grab the lunchbox like that. So where is it? Was it consumed right away? Yeah, 39 steps, it was consumed right away. Plant tea for the dining room. The reason being is for the hidden message. I want to look at the pictures. But yeah, that's reminiscent. That's Orinda. Create crate. Is that it? Create crate. E? It's got to be E. Oh, it's got to be E. That just makes too much sense. security one confused me. I don't know what security could be. With this, like... I have no idea. Just none at all, man. So I need to get to the garage. So billiard room for that. And then it's a straight shot. Did I have the billiard room listed? Yes, that was an N. Great Hall can't know. Drafting studio was an O. We don't know this room? What could this be? Because that's clearly a graph. Chart. Hmm. This is gonna take me a while. This is gonna take me a while to decipher everything, but what can you do? All right. Entrance hall. You were ace face. Ace face. So F. Entrance hall is F. So far we have Saf, E, C, E, H, Ez, Ma, O, blank, Nt, and E. Like, our messages are very meh. Pin and a tree. What? What could those have to do with each other at all, man? Pine. Pine. Pine P. I figured the fourth letter was E, but that confirms it. The first word at the bottom is safe with something else. So I can now be confident this is S-A-F-E. So I need to check the corridor. I need to check the cloister. The cloister had nothing. The cloister in the previous day was I. The Geist bedroom I need to check. A banana. Was food spread throughout the house? Bride Bridge. G. So Geist bedroom is G. Bride Bridge. There we go. Yeah, has to be. Okay. Currently we have an E here for the kitchen. No. S. Pantry is S. It's the corridor I'm going to. We currently have an E on corridor. We can't know cloister. The mailroom is A. We have nothing for the parlor as it stands, so we'll go there next. We still have nothing for the parlor because I don't know what that is. Yeah, I just have no idea. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna search up desktopper with 3 flat rings, I guess. Hmm. Huh. So apparently it's for serving a serving piece or something like that. What's that have to do with a tie? What is this? Cake stand? Tray? Alright, to Reddit. Serving tier. Yes. Tier. So tier tie. R is what is missing. So that means this room is an R. Okay. Into the hallway. Road and rod. A. Lines up with previous day. Into the boudoir. Block. Lock. C. Lines up with previous day. That is important to me. So I'm gonna assume that this is a K, and the word here is C-R-A-C-K, crack, because I can't imagine it being Iraq or Iraq or any of that, meaning the previous day where we said mailroom was an A is wrong. Gonna label that now. Assume K for that. Now we can go to the patio, the nook, the laboratory, and we can check all those letters as well. We can also go to the chapel. Our money no longer matters. Can we not do this? Do we not have burning glass? We do. But it's already lit. Why is it already lit? I don't know about these candles, man. I just don't. I also assumed there would be two pictures even in the chapel we could distinguish, but I ain't seeing any. So for right now, this room is just a guess. Like, we have E-I-G as our three letters for here, here, and here, and it's doesn't really do much. Oh, there's a door in the chapel we haven't opened. Okay. Could East Wing Hall. That helps a lot, actually. Cart, car. This is definitely a T. Okay. The volt means nothing. Might as well go maid chamber, but we could always just remove from today's pool and move on with a reroll for free. Office. That's the king. Who knows? Maybe our next draft is the queen. We know what room we need for that, so. Ah, wait. I need to go back in here and look for images. That I can compare. Ah, tag, stag. S, safes. So the first word at the bottom is safes. And now we can figure out if I was right about this being crack. so many gems today, man. What do mountains have to do with peas? How would I get a K from this is the better question. Because it's got to be K. I can't imagine it being anything else but K, and that's kind of a problem. Like, I just have to assume. I don't know what peas and a mountain have to do with each other. Love the little hamster. Ah, that's what was moving before. The hamster is here. Yes. There's still a ton we can figure out. We need to get to the Nook. I don't know how to interact with any of this, man. Those coins are gonna do nothing. Here we are in the Nook, which is Rook. We still don't know what this could possibly be. We don't have the laboratory listed either, so there's a coat and a cot. A coat and a cot. A. Laboratory is A. Okay. Can't know the passageway. We could know the closet. Can we change the experiment now that we've succeeded with it? No. Okay. We have this again. Bath. Tub. I don't know. It's a vial. And a bathtub. What? How do these correlate? Before we got E? How would we get E from these? Tube. Tub tube E. Tub tube E. That is E for sure. get that in there. Nice. So we can't do the room we're in. We can't do the foundation. From the foundation, we have access to the secret garden, which is where we're headed, which lets us check the patio. Okay. Think we did observatory? Yeah, it's listed as H. We have a chart and we have a cart. That makes sense. I must really be catching a cold. I don't know if I'm gonna record a second episode today. Bad sneeze and congestion. So we have this marked as E. Fire, fur. It's my only guess. And it just makes sense. To the patio. You can see the stars. This game is so top tier. There's one of the statues outside. Okay. Where are my images? Not gonna tell me the patio don't got them. That's rude. So I can't know what patio is, but secret garden, surely, right? Do you think I could break this wall down? If I had the power hammer? Interesting. I mean, I wonder. I do wonder. Like, what if we pointed all of these to the right? Would this open? Because this looks so weirdly placed. I doubt it, though. It's like, it doesn't seem like it'd be mechanical at all. Those are the mountains that we saw in that one picture. Okay. So we have the library listed as S, this as E, nothing for the courtyard. I can't even remember my revelation here, but I remember being excited about it. This just tells me it's E outright. Stage and stag E. Yeah. Meaning that is stage. They do reference it as such. We have the Rompus room listed. The Great Hall can't be listed. We have the commissary listed. We don't have the spare green room listed. Or an easy way back there. Can't have the Great Hall listed. The garage was the weird crate thing that we didn't know. I guess we can take another look at the garage. Is it just grate and crate? No, can't be. G and C both different. Hmm. It could be trend. What would the box be, though? Send? No. N. I am not great with words. We have filled out over half the letters on the secret note, though. The message. But I swear there was a time where the foundation wasn't a permanent part of our house. Like, what could the letter of the foundation be? And then there's this. Man. I really just don't know. Because, like, if you take graph apart, you don't get anything new. Because it's with a P, it's like grap. Or, gra. Garf? No. Guff? No. If you go chart and take away the T, it's char. You take away the, R, it's chat. You take away the, A, it's nothing. That has to stay. You take away the, H, it's cart. That don't look like a cart. So, I'm gonna say no. You take away the C, it's heart, but, like, spelled wrong. But it makes me think it's not heart, chart. What about trend? Honestly, I feel like that was a decent line. Take away D, you have trend. Take away N, you have tread. Take away E, you have nothing. Take away R, you have tend. Take away T, you have rend. So I don't think it's trend. I'm stumped. Honestly, I'd be willing to take a comment on this one. I have no idea. I can still check the security closet and security. Or those words. Security had me confused before. And I still am. So I'm gonna search it up. I don't know what this plant is. It just is what it is. So I accidentally got spoiled just now about fire and fur. I was right about that. Uh, mm, I'm not seeing it. Mm, maybe I can just do an image search, I guess. So it is wheat, apparently. Don't know what that has to do with fire. So apparently, this is a W. I don't feel bad cheating for that. How does wheat and fire leave you with a W? Now to go to the utility closet. I don't even know that there's going to be pictures in here, but we're reaching the end of our time anyways. There is. Okay. We have a plane and a lamp. Those don't work. Light. That does work. This is F. Okay. So I'm guessing this top one is if we something crack down here. Okay. I think we've solved as much as we can unless we can somehow get to the spare green room. Is that possible? If we came from the foundation, yeah. Very unlikely with 6 steps, but who knows? Do we need to go Billard Great Hall? No, we're just dropping steps. Oh, wow. Not one running shoes proc there until after. Okay. Yeah. What an amazing day. It's at this point in the video probably where I'm gonna take my paint and just put it right over the overlay on the right of the house. So most of the message we have deciphered shows up. Rough day. 136 steps though. How did we take that many steps? Running shoes. That's how, right? We did reach the 46th room. We opened up that key, so now we're stuck waiting for more keys, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But yeah, I'm feeling sick, so I'm just gonna call it there. It's been fun recording. I'm loving playing this game still, surprisingly, though I don't want to play it very often because at the end of the day, it is still a lot of thinking in a puzzle game, a lot of theoretical stuff. I'm still fully avoiding spoilers, which is insane to me. But the moments I feel content with my progress in the game, I'm gonna watch videos on this game. See how much I missed, you know? But the Garden Chateau. I love the little illustrations of the house you get when you finish making your mansion. Honestly. Anyways, as always, I could talk for hours and have been to make this video. But if you enjoyed, just leave a like, you know? Helps out. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.